What's going on, guys? We got a really good video planned for today, so let's get into it. So I haven't drove the car in a week, and as you can see, it's been really cold here. It's actually about 30 degrees right now, so let's do a cold start before we head on our way. We are on the way to our maiden voyage to meet up with Steve and Stack and shoot some content with him. I think we are going to put the car on the dyno today, so we'll be able to see what it makes. Pretty excited about that, but first I'm going to stop at my dad's. He hasn't seen the car in a while, so I'm just going to stop over there, hang out with him for a minute, and then we'll get this show on the road. Well, we have arrived. So I gotta say, the car did really good on that 30-minute drive. Stopped by my dad's, got on a little bit with him, show him what it was about, and it's doing really good. So I'm gonna wait for Steven to get here, and then we'll get to it. See a little bit of what Steven gets to mess with on the daily. So he's got this Corvette project going, putting a supercharger on it, so that's gonna be crazy. Lucky man, lucky man.
All right, guys, so we're gonna get Walker's car in here, but right now we got the Porsche on the dyno, so the first thing we're gonna do is get this thing out of here so we can get the WS6 up here, so let's do it.
Flip the switch. Taking it for a quick drive.
Just make sure everything's running good
before we get it all set up and plug it up and all that. But God, my dash is dirty.
Yeah, she's dirty. She needs some loving. This door panel needs to be put back on permanently. We need to get that window fixed.
So whenever, after this last clip, I said it was running great the whole way. It did, but for some reason, whenever I started back up again before we left, the check engine light looked like it started to flash a little bit. So
yeah, it looked like it thought it had a misfire or something.
know you worked in Mexico.
Yep. It's a quick little drive.
So we got the car up on the dyno now. Got it all strapped in. Oh. Steven made sure the lights are on here good. We got about 13 ratchet straps on it, so. Oh, man. Smoking up the shop. All right, so it's actually all the way strapped down now. Steven's got it ready to go. Before we do this, I want you to drop down in the comments, what do you think it's gonna make? No cheating, do it now, and then come back to it. But what do you think?
I don't know.
With the way it is right now.
High 300s. If we hit 400, I'll be impressed. I don't know that the tune in here is very good, I feel like something's off. Something is off. It might not be the tune, it might be the car itself, but something just doesn't feel right. So let's just see what the dyno puts down.
I hate to say it, but I'm with him on that, but let's hope for some high numbers and let's get to it. So it had a problem right there, as you saw. It wanted to kick down at the very last minute. Even though he had it in third, it wasn't in drive. But we're gonna try this again, and hopefully it goes a little better this time.
High 3s.
Yeah, me too. Oh, what?
Low 3s. Ooh.
What's up with that?
I don't know, that's low. That's even lower than I thought. But we did get a full 6K pull, so $6,000. And it's kind of starting to level out there. So, I don't know. Hopefully I can tweak this tune and make this car running better, because that's low. Well, boys.
You gonna pull it out of her or what?
Huh?
You gonna pull it out of her?
Pull it out of her, yeah.
So yeah, we finally made a halfway good pull there. He got it to stay in third. He had to actually lock it in with HP tuner in the third. It kept wanting to kick down, as you saw, but we only did one hit off this one hit. Pretty sad. That's lower than stock, but there's a lot of things going on with this car, so hopefully he can pull a lot of it out. I was looking at the air fuel ratio on here, and that didn't look the greatest either, so we're going to get this digital AFR gauge in. It's supposed to be in tomorrow. We're going to put that in and make a few changes, and we'll see what he can end up pulling out of this thing. So.
All right, so we done the pool, as Walker said. I was actually watching the little recording I did and was watching the AFR reading. Is actually running really lean at wide open throttle. So we were down like 10.9. So hopefully I can make some adjustments to this thing and get this thing running a lot better. As 317 is not very impressive. So hopefully we can get
lower. That's lower than stock. So I think they make 325 stock. So
yeah, that's probably crank.
Yeah,
that's probably crank horsepower.
True.
So it's probably a little higher than stock.
But I don't know. I have high hopes after we get all the kinks figured out. So.
Yeah.
So I made it back home. It's actually the next morning. My girlfriend's still asleep, so I'm in the bathroom. Don't want to wake her up. But that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to leave the car with Steven for a couple weeks. Hopefully he can get these kinks worked out, get my air-fuel ratio right, and figure out how to make this car make some power. After everything that's done, I mean, the whole motor's built, heads, cam, lifters, push rods, literally everything, as well as the transmission. So it should definitely be making a lot more power than that, but let him do what he needs to do. Told him keep it for as long as you want. Just, I want it right. So I have high hopes he'll do that. But I noticed 90% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you guys would just take a second to go down there, click the subscribe button. It takes 1 second. It would help me out a lot. But it's going to be it for this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see you when it gets fixed.